Today we're talking about Nextin right here in Summerville. Now what you may not know about Nextin is it was voted the #1 neighborhood in the entire country by the National Association of Home Builders. Today we're going to tell you why that is. What's up everyone, welcome back. I'm Bill Olson, your favorite YouTubing Charleston realtor. And like I said, today we're in Nextin, the #1 planned community in the United States, right here outside of Charleston. And before we begin, I want to thank New Leaf Builders. They're a local builder right here in Charleston for allowing us to use their amazing model home in the Midtown village of Nextin. The product they're building here is absolutely amazing. Their homes have these courtyards with an attached garage, and then you have an auxiliary building out there that you can make into either a shed or a living area like a she shed or a man cave. Before we get into the what and the why of Nextin, let's talk a little bit about where it is right here. Now, we are located just 25 minutes from historic Charleston and 5 minutes from downtown Summerville. Now, with easy access to I-25, you are located directly between the Volvo plant and Joint Base Charleston and Boeing, three of the largest employers in the Charleston area. Now, I want to talk about Nextin by the numbers as well while we're talking about where it is. Now, it's going to be a total of about 5,000 acres that's going to go from exit 199 on 17A all the way up to Cane Bay. Now, of that 5,000 acres, about 2,000 of it is going to be preserved wetlands, green space, woods, and nature trails, and some parks. So there's going to be a lot of focus on outdoor lifestyle here in Nextin. Now, when it comes to the homes, at build out, they're saying there's going to be close to 7,500 total homes right here, and also 8 million square feet of commercial space. Now that's going to go between the MUSC hospital that's coming up here, restaurants, retail, office buildings. So basically, they're building a small town just outside of Charleston where you don't have to leave and everything is easily accessible. Now let's get a little into the what Nextin is, because that's what makes it really special. And Nextin's divided into 5 villages. And lucky for y'all, I was given this tiny little map here so we can go over what everything looks like and where it is. So Nextin is broken down into 5 villages or areas. We have downtown Nextin as the main commercial area, and with the residential, we have Brighton Park, Del Webb, Midtown, and North Creek Village. Now let's get into a little more of what the different villages here offer. And I want to start right here in Midtown because that's where we're making our home base. And to me, this is the most exciting. Now, Midtown is actually going to be separated into 5 districts of its own. Now we've got the Blue Way, which is where we are. This is the first phase that's being built out. Then we're going to have the Central District, which is going to be the main commercial area right in the heart of Nextin. There's the park, the fountain, and Loblolly. Now, right here in Midtown, we also have 5 different builders here. Now, we saw the New Leaf model. They are the local builder that's building in here. We have Ashton Woods, Saucy Burbank, Pulte, David Weekly, and Homes by Dickerson, which is actually 6 builders. Now, prices in Midtown right now are ranging from the 300s all the way up into the 800s. And as you can see, the home plans are very low country inspired, and they carry that theme from the next village we're going to talk about, the first one of Brighton Park. So Brighton Park Village is the one that started it all right here in Nextin with that low country style that we talked about. And they're pretty much completely built out there with some great amenities. And you're gonna find prices from the 300s up into the 700s for the larger homes. and it's gonna be the closest to the downtown district, which we'll get to in a minute. So the next village we're gonna talk about, which you may be familiar with, is a Del Webb community. Now it's built by Pulte Homes. It's a 55+ active adult community. So that's gonna be a gated area within Nexton, with most of the floor plans only single stories with an option for a room upstairs if you want. Now the amenities there are going to be catered towards that lifestyle with a large pool. They also have a heated indoor pool so that you can swim year round, and activities that go on all the time so you never have nothing to do. Now our last residential village that we're gonna talk about is North Creek Village, and as its name says, it is the furthest north. It is just across the street from Cane Bay and the Publix Shopping Center and Cane Bay High School right there. Now, North Creek is gonna be your most budget-friendly neighborhood. It's not gonna have quite the low country feel, and you're gonna find prices in there from the 200s into the upper 400s. That brings us to the main commercial district of Nexton and the last village we're gonna talk about, and that is downtown Nexton and Nexton Square right next to it. Now, the first phase of downtown Nexton is expected to be completed in 2022. Now, it's gonna be a mixed-use commercial development. There's going to be 3 apartments. One is going to be a 55+ apartment building. And above some of the retail are going to be lofts that you're gonna have access to rooftop amenities. Now, between there and Nexton Square, we're gonna find some of Charleston's best restaurants that have built a new one up here. Those include my favorite Taco Boy, Hall's Chop House, D'Alessandro's Pizza, and Paige's Okra Grill. And soon, there's gonna be the first of its kind pickle bar, which is going to be a family restaurant with pickleball courts. Now let's talk about amenities. So let's talk a little bit about what each neighborhood is gonna have in common. And that's why I'm in front of this construction site right here, because this is going to be the Midtown Club. Now, each individual neighborhood is going to have its own set of amenities. Now, if you were to move into Midtown now, you wouldn't have your pool until 2022. However, you do have access to the pool at Brighton Park if you wanted to go there. Now, the pool here at Midtown is going to be a big focal point of all of Nexton. It's gonna be a lagoon-style pool, and it's gonna have some lap lanes. There's going to be lighted pickleball and tennis courts. There's gonna be a big field where you can hold events or have food trucks come in, and an even bigger field for soccer or flag football games. Inside, there's gonna be a full fitness center, a yoga studio, and what they're calling the living room. Now, during the day, you can grab some coffee. There's gonna be gigabit internet in there. You can get some work done. And by night, there's comfy couches and pub tables for you to meet your friends for happy hour. So as you've probably guessed, all of this does come at a price. There is an HOA here in Nexton, but that gets you much more than just access to the pool and the fitness center. See, because they've created such a lifestyle neighborhood, they have a full-time lifestyle director right here in all of Nexton. Now, the lifestyle director is going to plan 5Ks, happy hours, golf cart parades, tournaments, scavenger hunts, everything you can imagine throughout the year so that you really don't have to leave. If you've got kids, this is gonna be an amazing neighborhood for you. If you don't have kids, it's gonna be an amazing neighborhood for you. It has something for everybody, and it'll have activities year-round to keep you busy. Now, the last thing we wanna talk about here is property taxes. Because of where Nexton is, they work a little bit different. Now, we are between Summerville and Goose Creek, but Nexton is actually in unincorporated Berkeley County. So you don't have city taxes to Summerville or Goose Creek. What they have done instead is they've created the Nexton Improvement District. So on your tax bill, instead of a city tax, you're gonna have a tax towards this improvement district So all of that money is gonna come straight back into the neighborhood to make it even better the longer you live here. As always, if you're looking to sell or buy a home in Nexton or anywhere in the greater Charleston area, I would love to be your realtor of choice. So hit me up however you feel comfortable. Text message, call, email, hit me up on socials. I'd be glad to have a conversation with you. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.